This video is primarily for listening. It is to calm you, center you, and remind you that things are going to be okay. Even when it gets dark and gloomy and rainy sometimes, I have to remind myself that there's always a rainbow at the end of the storm, and there's always light at the end of the tunnel. I've been reading this book, a lot of you may know it, entitled The Alchemist. I'm going to make sure to leave a link in the bio because if you haven't read this book, then you definitely should. But there was a point in this book where the older man, or the king of Salem, was talking to the shepherd about a personal legend. It's what one desires, and everyone knows what it is as a young kid. At that point in their lives, everything is clear and everything is possible. They're not afraid to dream and to yearn for everything they would like to see happen to them in their lives. But as time passes, a mysterious force begins to convince them that it will be impossible for them to realize their personal legend. The old man says it's a force that appears to be negative, but actually shows you how to realize your personal legend. It prepares your spirit and your will because there is one great truth on this planet. Whoever you are, or whatever it is that you do, when you really want something, is because that desire originated in the soul of the universe. It's your mission on Earth. When I first read this, I was so moved. I thought about how we all have our desires and our true intentions and yearnings, and throughout life we may get discouraged or disheveled through the ups and downs, trials and turmoils we may face, but at the core of it, at the core of you, your soul's desires is always aligned with the universe and with God's intent for you. I've lately been in a bit of a rough patch and in a dark place where I have to remind myself of this time and time again, that despite life, always reconnect with yourself, because that allows you to reconnect with your purpose. That allows you to reconnect with God. Don't allow life and its ups and downs to distract you and distray you from you. I all in all just want this video to be a reminder to never give up on your personal legend. Never give up on you. Despite what life continues to put you through, know and believe that at the core of you lies the universe. I'll end this video with a poem that I wrote when I was feeling really down in the dumps, but I found myself being lifted out. Have you ever been so deep under that there's no light shining through? Like you're a mole, there's no peak holes in your underground view light, and your soul is starting to dim, hopefully, hopeless, contradicting, tired of shoveling up because the dirt just keeps on falling, and then you start to see the sky. You think, here it is. Now is my time to die, to walk to the other side. I'm at the end of what they call life, but then more clouds and blue come into view. Someone's digging me out of all the shit I've been through, of my piles and piles of buildup. They've brung their shovel and they're digging and struggling, refusing to let go of someone I had already given up on. Refusing to stop seeking until the person they love is able to see and feel the warmth that they always bring. It's been so long since I've come up for air. I'm used to suffocating, so when they reached out their hand, I'm hesitating, I'm baffled, thinking I was ready to meet my maker. That dull numbness was starting to glimmer. They said, nah, it's time to look in the mirror and make her. You can't break her, see her, for she is not leaving just yet. I come out from under, it feels like I've taken my first breath, except I can't breathe. Tears choked up in my throat as I am released, just like gaining new feet as I learn to lean when I'm in need and believe that there's actually a shoulder waiting there for me.